It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Burnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So kick it away to start us off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Let's fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. To the air, it's Barnett. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They grab the early lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. That just the first punt for this offense tonight. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Now, coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Huskers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the stick.
Touchdown, Cornhub. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Nice grab. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Taylor. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Close to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Takes the handoff. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A much-needed score. Kirk trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Well, Kurt, Nebraska has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The completion makes it 2nd down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job.
Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. That's caught. It's Cunningham. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They were not going to catch him that time. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it. A diving catch way downfield.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Throwing for his running back. That one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And it's a comeback route. And that's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Taylor. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense facing third down at the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pulls it in. It's Fields. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. possessions. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop the offense from him back. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him, but it's a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throws it to the right. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after.
That makes the score Nebraska 56, Ole Miss 35.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Was a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and bounced on the football.
On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Nebraska. This passing game is on fire today. And we'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Watkins. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Scanning the field, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good.
That makes the score. Nebraska 63, Ole Miss 42.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Look out, off and running.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Don't want to move. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
To the air, it's Taylor. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Watkins.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but don't take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.